we're deeply concerned by reported violations of international norms and standards on the use of force, including the firing of live ammunition against demonstrators in Iran during the protests that began on Friday and have continued into this week. We're especially alarmed that the use of live ammunition has allegedly caused a significant number of deaths across the country. Certain government officials have confirmed certain deaths here and there, including, as I said, Ayatollah Khamenei, who has spoken of a number of people losing their lives. But there are increasing reports suggesting that the numbers killed are certainly in the dozens, in at least two figures, some reports even higher. So it would be very useful to have a better, clearer picture, but it's clearly very significant, very alarming situation and widespread across the country. As Iran is a state party to the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, we call on the Iranian authorities to respect the right to freedom of expression and the right to peaceful assembly and association as laid down in the Covenant, which is a binding international treaty. We also call on the government to immediately re-establish Iranians' access to the internet, as well as other forms of communication which allow for freedom of expression and access to information. As so many other popular protests across the world have illustrated all too clearly in recent weeks and months, simply responding with harsh words and an iron fist raises a significant risk not only of violating international norms and standards, but also of seriously aggravating the situation to everyone's disadvantage, including the government's. Protests of this nature and on this scale are an indication of deep-rooted and often well-founded grievances that cannot simply be brushed aside.